Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to build a really cool AI powered text to speech web app using just HTML, CSS and JavaScript with no libraries, no framework, just pure front-end magic. So here is the quick preview. So first we'll have one text area where we are allowed to type text. Let me type hello world, hello world, and I will press speak.
Hello world.
So speak out loud. And also we have option to change the voices. You can change it from here and type.
Hello world.
You can see the change in voice.
Hello world.
So by the end of this video, you will have a fully working voice generator that reads any text out loud in different voices and language using the browser's built-in API. So let's get started with the code. So here I have already created this file and add this piece of code so that we can save a little bit of time. So let's get started with the HTML. So first we will have one div with class container, and inside this div first we will have one heading which will say AI text to speech, and after this heading we will have one text area with ID. I will give it text input, and after this text area we'll have our select item where we'll put our voices, list of voices. Select in select I'll give ID select voice, select voice. So after this at the end we'll have one button which will say speak, and also I will add a small icon here. So for that I have to go to font awesome CDN. So let's go to browser, and also let us start our project in live server so that you can see the changes while coding. So here it is. So now let's search for font awesome CDN. So just click on this link tag which will copy to our clipboard. So I will paste it here in the head. Now I can import this icon using classes for I, and here I will add class FA solid and FA volume high. Let's save. You can see the icon is here. So yeah, that's all we need for HTML. Now let us start our CSS part. So I will add our CSS in the head so can load fast. Style. So you can do in your own way, you can create separate files, but I just prefer to create it in the single file. Yeah, that's your choice. So first of all we'll give some default style here for all elements, which will be box. Sizing will be border box, and I will set margin to 0 and padding to 0. So that will be same for all. And now let us start with our body. First I will give it a height of 100 VH, and background linear gradient, it will be first 135 degree, and the color will be, let us select our own color from here. I will add little bit of bluish first, yeah, and the second color will be, that will be a little bit of purplish. So yeah, that looks good to me. And after this I will give it a display property of flex, justify content center, align item center, so that all the contents comes in the center. Oh, you can see all the content is in the center now. So after this, and also we have to add the font family here. So I want to use font family CGO, or what it called, yeah, CGO UI. Okay, you can see the font family has been changed. Now after this body, we'll add style to this container. Dot container, dot container. So first of all, I want to give it a background white. Okay, then want to give it padding of 30 pixel. Yeah, border radius of 12 pixel. Okay, that looks great. And we'll give it a width, maximum width of 400 pixel, and width 90% of the max width. So yeah, then text align center, and also a little bit of shadow, 0 pixel, 10 pixel, 12 pixel, RGBA, 0 0 0, and alpha will be 0.2. So you can see a little bit of shadow is there. So yeah, that's all for container. Now let us style our text area. Text area. So in the text area, I'll give it, so text area. Here I will give width of 100% and height 120 pixel. Padding I will give 10 pixel, and font size will be 16 pixel. Then want to give it a small border, which will be light grayish. So border will be 1 pixel solid, not e, so it's a little bit of light gray. So you can see little bit of border is there. And also I want to give border radius of 8 pixel. Let's see how it looks. Yeah, it really looks great. And resize will be none. So as you can see, this resizing option has been removed for this resize now. And at the end, I want to give it a little bit of box shadow of 2 pixel, 2 pixel and 4 pixel RGBA, 0 0 0.2. You can see, yeah, that looks really great. Now after this, we have our select. In case of select, same, I want to give width of 100% and want to give it a padding of 10 pixel, then give it a border radius of 8 pixel, and border will be none. Yeah, and I want to just give it a box shadow of 2 pixel, 2 pixel, 4 pixel RGBA. Yeah, yeah, there you can see the shadow here without the border. And also I want to give the same border here as well. Okay, yeah, that looks really fine. But you can see here there is really little space in between them. So what I'm gonna do, I'm going to give margin bottom to each of them. Here margin bottom will be of 20 pixel. No, that's too much. We'll give 15 pixel. And here also I will give margin pixel, margin bottom 15 pixel. You can see now it looks good. And also we have to add some CSS here for h1 as well. So let us add h1. And for this I want to give font size of 30 pixel, not 35. Let me do 35 or 30. 30 is good. And give it a margin bottom of 20 pixel. Yeah, it looks good to me. Now, okay, this I don't need this outline as well. So outline none. So let us select it. So you can see there is no outline now. So and I want to do same thing for the text area as well. So yeah, okay, you can see now no outline. Yeah, it's good till now. Now let us style our button here. So here first of all we will type button. Then in button first I will add the background. It will be little bit of blue. Okay, little bit of blue, and text color will be white, and want to give it a padding of 12 pixel and 20 pixel. Okay, 20 20 12 12. Yeah, that's great. And also border will be none. Border radius will be 8 pixel. You can see, yeah, it looks good. And I want to give a little bit of space here in between this. Yeah, it looks good to me. Now after this border radius we'll add our cursor pointer. Then we have our font size. I want to give it 16 pixel, and also it will have same box shadow as it has for the other. That's it. You can see now it looks good. And also I want to add some hover effect here. Button hover. For hover I want to change the background color only. So background, I want to give little bit of dark blue, little bit of dark, so that we can see the changes. Yeah, that's fine. And also when you click on it I want to give some effect. So when this button will be active, I mean this one, button active, then transform it to scale 0.95, means decrease this size to 0.05. So you can see little bit of effect is there. So yeah, that's it. That's all HTML and CSS we need. Now let us move on to the fun part, which is our JavaScript. So let us add our script tag, script here, and let us select our elements. So const first will be our input text, which will be text input, text, text input, document, not this one, document dot get element, document dot get element by id. So what is the id here? This one, just copy paste. Or also we have our select voice, select voice, which will be equal to document dot get element by id. Here I will select voice, I will select voice. Yeah, that's it for this. And we have const, then third one is the button, and also I want to give it a id for the button as well, so that we can select it like speak btn. That's for speak btn, speak button t, speak button should be document dot get element by id. Here I will select that spec btn. So we have selected our elements. Now I will create one array here, empty array first, with name voices, not p, it's o, voices. So now we have to populate this array with all the voices which are provided by our browser. For that we'll use speech synthesis, which is provided by JavaScript. Speech synthesis is a web speech API feature in JavaScript that enables your web application to convert text into spoken audio. So we're using that. For that we have to create one function first. So let us create our function with name populate speech list or voice list, populate voice list. You can see. Okay, now here inside this we'll have our voices first. We'll be importing it from the speech synthesis dot get voices. Yeah, so this will give all the voices, and we are storing this in this voices array. Okay, this is an array, so these voices will be populated by all this data here. Now we'll be using these voices. So first we'll select voice and make it empty. Select voice, then inner HTML, we'll make it empty first. Then we'll run for each loop over these voices, all the voices that we have fetched. Dot for each. Here we'll have voice. Then inside here we'll create all the options inside that select tag. So for that, what we have to do, const option will be equal to document. We will be creating the option element, create element, and this will be option, and we'll be setting value here. Option dot value will be equal to voice that we are fetching. So this voice dot name will be the value, and then we'll be having our text content for it. Option dot text content, which will be string literals. I'll be adding multiple string here. So first will be the voice name, then space. Here in bracket we'll have the voice language. So for this, voice lang. So let me show you how the structure it is, how it comes. So let me log it in the console log. So what is the voices and what are the names and what are the language, I'll be showing you. So in order to run it, we have to run this function. So let me run it here and let's show how it is. So here you can see in our HTML, which is null. So null, it means this is null. Select voice is null. Okay, so there was a typo. You can see there is 0. Okay, I got the issue. Actually, we have to add event listener here. So dot on voice change, I will run this function inside here, run this function. Okay, so you can see now the voices are there. Now what we have to do, as we have created our options, now we have to append this inside our select voices. Okay, select voice dot inner, not inner, append child what option. Now you can see here our all the list of voices are here. So yeah, that's the one part. Now let's close this and remove this one. Now the next part is when you click on this, it should convert the text here into a voice. And one more thing, I want to add a placeholder to show something here. Placeholder, type text here. Okay, yeah, now it looks good. Now for after this, we have to work on the button, which will be speak button. Speak button dot add event listener. I'll add the event click event here. So when you click, we'll hit the function. So what want to do is we'll select the text here and we'll convert it into audio according to the selected voices. So for first we have to do const text, which will be equal to text input text, that is text input dot value. We'll take the value. Okay, and we'll take this text value from here and feed it to the function. And first we have to check it also, if the text is there, then we will move forward, or else not. So I'll show you alert. Please enter, please enter some text, and I will return it. Return, and means we'll stop the function here. Return. Okay, if there's no text, and then click on the button, okay, you can see please enter some text. Yeah, that's fine. Now we'll use this text here. Before that, what we are going to do, we'll create one variable utterance, and I will use the new speech synthesis utterance, which is a JavaScript object used with the web speech API to define what you want to the browser to speak out loud, or what you want to make it speak. Okay, that is speech synthesis. It should be here. Here it is, utterance, and I will send this text here, and it will convert this text into the speech. Here you can see. Then we'll use this utterance here. Now we'll select the selected voice from here. Const selected voice will be, I will loop over the voices as we have created the array. Here I will find voice. Now here what it will do, like I will compare the voice name. Actually we note in the curly braces here, voice dot name, it should be equal to voice select, means which we will select here, means which we select here, that is select voice dot name, or no, not name, as we have set the value as a name, so we'll be using the value. Now after this we have to see if there is a selected voice or not. If selected voice is available, then we'll run this utterance or voice will be equal to the selected voice. Okay, so we have selected the utterance here. Now what we have to make this speech synthesis work. Speech synthesis dot speak, and this is the utterance. I'll be passing this utterance in the speak. Okay, now let's test it. Hello. Okay, it's not working. There may be some error here. Voice property on, okay, failed to set voice property on. Okay, I got the issue. Actually it's not select voice, it will be selected voice. Okay, so now let's try. Hello. Now
Hello.
you can see here is the object. Now it's really working fine. Okay, now let's test our application if it is working fine, all the changes in voices are happening or not. Let's type hello world. Let's change it to some other US.
Hello world.
Yeah, it's, you can see it's really working fine. And this code actually what happening here, this code uses the browser built-in speech synthesis API. It fetches the list of all available voices and populate the drop down, and then speaks the entered text using the selected voice.
Hello world.
You can see, you can hear it.
Hello world.
Yeah. Okay.
Hello world.
So try customizing it. Maybe add some pause or stop buttons or some save presets. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more beginner-friendly web dev project. And let me know in comment what you want to build next. Thanks for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.